Mr. Lee Jin Long, our two-star presidential. The heart of LifeWave, the one and only Lee Jin Long. Round of applause, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Hello! If you know what is this, then it's time for you to patch. Then you have lived long enough. So later I'm going to explain a little bit about the radio and compare to the patch. I put it here. So this year 2026 is visiting Malaysia, do you know?
Yes.
So let me bring you to a few destinations in Malaysia. The first is Petaling Street. Stephen, you've been there already? Not yet, huh?
Not yet.
Tomorrow. When you look at Petaling Street signboard, right below, you see the word Selamat Datang, Welcome, and Hoan Ying Guang Ling. For the non-Chinese speaking, let me translate these 4 words for you, okay? Welcome, Hoan Ying. Guang is light. Lin is arrival. So this is very strange. When we talk about welcome, we talk about Selamat Datang. But when it comes to Chinese, we say welcome the light in you. Welcome the arrival of a light. Don't you think something is very special? Why we don't talk about the human arrival, we don't talk about your body, we talk about the light in you. Does it mean something? That maybe in the ancient civilization, we already know that we are very connected by light, or we are actually made out by light. So, we talk about the word human, okay? So even you've been to some Chinese restaurant, you see the word, the third word is called light, okay? Now, we talk about the word human. At the very beginning, we all have the understanding, the words of human, the origins come from humus. You know what's the meaning of humus? It's soil. Because after you are gone, you are buried in the soil, and then you become the soil, part of the soil. So they say human because later on we become the part of the soil, so we are human. But for the past 10 years, the scientists are using their scientific research to looking into spirituality. He want to say, is there any possibility that this human word has an even deeper meaning? So they figure something out. They say, can it be we are actually human? Do you know what is the meaning of HUE? Hey, I heard some wow, huh? What is the meaning of HUE? Oh, so your English is better than me. HUE, for those who don't know, don't worry, we are the same. HUE, actually it means light. Wow. So this discovery, it brings us closer to understand that we are actually light being. We are a being of light. Every single cell that is running in our body right now, we have biophotons, we have light. So in the past 5 years, especially in Japan, they have developed a highly advanced photonic camera. They put 5 young men into a completely darkness room. Okay? Not a single trace of light, completely darkness. And then this camera is able to capture human actually emitting light. This is not infrared camera, yeah? Infrared camera, you're going to see a red color in the heart region. You don't see a red color in the heart region, right? So it means something. It means that we are getting closer through science. We might not have scientific evidence last time, but we have the ancient civilization understanding. But now, as we're approaching to modern science, it gets clearer and clearer again. Now, this is Albert Einstein. He said, the future of medicine will be the medicine of frequency. But there are so many frequencies out there. Gamma ray is frequency, X-ray is frequency, infrared is frequency. So what kind of frequency that really matters? So in this topic, I'm going to share with you what happened in the wellness industry right now so that you have a clearer understanding what we are doing in LifeWave. Now, so this is the electromagnetic spectrum that you can see. You have a gamma ray, X-ray, UV, infrared, microwave, all the way until long radio wave. It means the electromagnetic wave that carries the energy. So we started from the lower end. It's called PEMF. If you went to hospital, okay, when you have a certain injury also, you might be put on the PEMF. It's called a pulsed electromagnetic field devices. And in better words, in some of the company, they even package this into a product to market, and they call this cell activation. Okay, they call cell activation. But what they actually do is they are induce a certain kind of electricity in the body to try to move the blood faster. But they market cell activation. Next, we have a microcurrent. Same thing. The device is inducing the electricity, trying to change the ion channel to move the ion in the blood so that the blood circulation improves. But they market this as pain modulation. They say, well, if you use this therapy, we are going to use energy to reduce the pain. Remember the words, huh? All the devices, and I'm going to share with you, it all talk about energy. But later on, I want you to know what are the differences between the energies. Next, we have a RF therapy. You heard about shockwave? Especially when you go for physiotherapy, you heard about shockwave? It's under one of the radio frequency. So when you go to the physio, you go for certain medical center, they do a RF therapy. They say, we are going to apply a frequency that helps you to do some deep tissue massage. So what they are trying to do is, they are inducing the energy. When the cell had a resistive heating, it starts to stimulate the muscle so that it contracts. Okay, so they call this deep tissue massage. The other kind of device is called a terahertz device. Tera means 10 to the power of 12. Okay, we got the giga, then we got the tera. So what they are trying to do is they are using energy to excite the molecule structure. When you have the molecular vibration, it starts to have an effect. Okay, like for example, when you talk about microwave, it's very similar to microwave. When you put a fish into a microwave, it's the water molecule inside the fish that it get vibrate, it get excited, and then it start to evaporate and that heat up the fish. Do you know this is how the microwave works? Right? So this is about the molecular vibration of the energy. So then we have infrared. Are you guys familiar with infrared? The sauna have infrared, the pants have infrared, the mattress have infrared nowadays. So what infrared is trying to do is this. When you apply certain energy again, it heat up the blood vessels. Anything that is heated up, it travels faster. It's just like ice. Ice, the water is not moving. But when you start to boil the water starts to run faster and faster, right? So what infrared energy is trying to do is, it tries to increase the heat so that the circulation improves. Okay? They call this blood circulation enhancement. I really want to share with you these statements because all the technology you heard just now, I have a package with them. And it takes some time for me to realize that today many technologies sound so powerful, not because what they do, but because how they are named. You will never be educated about the mechanism of the technology. You will be bombarded with all the words, the resonance, the deep tissue massage, or the blood circulation, but you do not really know how the mechanism inside. Is it harmful for you? Is it good for you? Is it benefit for you for the long term? You need to know. And in 2026, it's about clarity. Now, let me introduce you about stimulation or communication. So, all the technologies that below that I showed you, they are using either electrical stimulations by inducing the electricity, or they are doing a thermal stimulation to increase the heat, or they are doing a physical stimulation to have the vibration structure, or they having a thermal stimulation to increase the heat. So all of this, we have seen that. In the market, there are many products, there are many wellness devices, but in LifeWave, and if you choose to be in LifeWave, I need you to know, it means that we are not any of this. We go beyond this. Can you see the colors, the rainbow color over there? This is where LifeWave has 200 over patents in a very small region of visible light. I want you to really focus about this. This is always how I admire David so much. You look at all kinds of therapies, the range of frequency is so wide, and LifeWave is only this wide. Within these frequencies, it creates LifeWave patches. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. How important is light? Light is the natural linguistic system of human body. For example, okay, just now you see the pictures from Mr. Howe. You see the red color horse, right? When you see red color, how do you find? Excited. This is why Singapore got red light district, right? You never say blue light district, right? Strange, huh? When you go to the hospital, the wall is blue color, right? Do you see into the hospital they put red color, right? No. You get high blood pressure. So, and we all know we have Muslim here, we have the Chinese, we have Indian, we have from Hong Kong. Since we were young, we were told, if you want to have a better vision, better eye, what color is better for you? Red color. Don't you think very strange? It means that this body, this mechanism, it needs light to be activated. So, if infrared terahertz RF microcurrent PMF is considered part of stimulation, all of them, they have their result. All of them, they have their clinical study, they have their paper, they have their claims, it's okay. But what I want to tell you, why David don't choose this path? Because David believed in communication rather than the stimulation. David believed that the best way to help your body to improve the wellness is to communicate with the body. Examples, hey, Wendy, you got hit your children before? No? Never, huh? You know what's the difference? Stimulation is using the rotan. Communication is using the wisdom. Which one have a better children? You decide. But I want to let you know, LifeWave, what it stands for. We believe that every being, human body is divine. And we just need to communicate to the body the right way with the right channel that will perform at its peak. Can follow? Now. So if I want to add something to this quote, the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies, but of all frequency, only light carry a biologically decodable information. I give you an example. Anyway, this is from Shanky husband. Okay? Imagine this radio, it needs radio wave in order to use, right? Can I give infrared? Can I give X-ray? Can I give gamma? Cannot. It needs radio wave to work. Same thing like human body. In order for this body to work at its peak, we need light. Okay? Now. So, and after years of trying different kind of technology or products, some really make me have less pain, some really make me to sleep deeper, feel better, but none of the technology really helped my nail to grow stronger. Any one of you, after using the patch, you realize, yeah, my nail really growing stronger. Anyone or not? A lot of you, guys, this is not a small thing. This is not a small thing. I want you to know, feeling better can sometimes be misleading because there can be many kind of stimulants. But if a technology that can help your nail to become stronger, that is the evidence of a fundamental biological improvement right down in the system. And this is why I love LifeWave so much. I have talked to LifeWave for about almost 6 years. almost all of them, if they can follow the proper guidelines, they always see their nail go strong. Now, just now is how the body is working, the operation system in human beings right now. But the problem is we are lacking of light right now. We are losing light. The only source of light that get into our human body is through food. Food is the carrier of light energy. Do you know sun? You know plants? Plants need a process called photosynthesis. So the photosynthesis absorbs the solar energy into the plants. And the chickens eat the plants, eat the vegetables, and humans eat the chicken, eat the plants. We get the energy from them. So if you can eat something fresh, this food contains a lot of light energy. So I purposely picked a photo on the left and on the right. Do you see the pictures on the right, the fresh onion is emitting the light energy? The one on the left, after storing for 90 days, the onion stopped emitting the light energy. It starts to fade away. Freshness is about the intensity of light. Anyone from Cebu or Sarike or not? Anyone? Oh, really? From Cebu, Sarike? Fantastic. When you go to your market, okay, when you want to buy chicken, kalau nak beli ayam kan, how is the chicken being packed? Sorry, they all packed in the newspaper, right? Okay, let me show you. Cultural shock when I visit Sarike. This is how they pack their chicken.
Huh?
I couldn't think of any way that is fresher than this. Can you think anything is fresher than this or not? Oh my God, I was in the Sarike, I was traveling, people taking the chicken out. I said, oh my God, how fresh you want to be. But think about this, this is not something for us to laugh at. Think about the food that we are feeding our children right now. Is it a frozen chicken? Frozen nugget? We are losing the light energy, and this is the issue that our health is getting worse and worse. It's not because you don't have enough nutrition. Years ago, during my great-grandfather time, they couldn't even have money to buy chicken. And now, one day, 3 meals, they are eating chicken for our younger generations. But then yet, they are getting sicker and sicker. It's not because of the nutrient anymore. It's because the light, the liveliness in the food that we are taking is reducing. And this is what LifeWave trying to bring back. I give you one more example. I was from Senai. Every morning when you go to the Senai main street on the roadside, you are going to see auntie, uncle. Whatever they have harvested from their garden, they will sell on the road already. Am I right now? You all seen that? Now, even the broccoli you buy frozen. Can you see what I'm trying to say? Last time when you go to the restaurant, you want something called wok hei, right? You know what's wok hei? Non-Chinese? Wok hei means the smell of the fire, the wok hei. But now, we're using microwave to cook the food. So we are killing the life in the food. We are taking away the light, depriving the food from light. So I also taken a photo for you about what is the light intensity of a food when they are exposed to microwave. So on the right is a fresh apple. You can see the apple is emitting light, right? But on the left, after you did a microwave, the light energy is trying to dissipate already. And this is the problem of today. And this is the reason you are in LifeWave. Where the world is depriving from humans of all the light, how can we bring in more light to the human system? We know that this is design, this is a divine design, it can work by itself. But it needs the light as a fuel. And LifeWave is here to provide your body with this. So what I'm thinking, LifeWave is creating a light-based ecosystem to introduce light into the human body. And this is where we stand very firm. Can follow so far? Okay? How much time I have? Okay. So now I'm going to share with you what is going to happen in the next 2 years with the LifeWave product launch. You need to understand LifeWave do not have any supplement for the past 20 years. Yeah, there was one time for a few years, but they discontinued. Why now suddenly we have nutrition supplement. And why we suddenly have a water machine, why we need to change home plan, is because David right now has a lot of breakthrough how to bring in the light. First, we want to communicate with the body. Number two, we need to amplify the use of light within the body. Number three, you need additional source of light to the human body. So the first, we have different color of patches, right? So all the patches is the communication channel to the human body. It doesn't just look because they like the color. Every sleeve, every appearance of the patches, it means something. With LifeWave, we already master how to communicate with your body well. But no matter how well we can communicate with the body, if your nutrition is depleted, you don't have magnesium, your body cannot contract. Sorry, you cannot relax. If you don't have calcium, your body cannot contract. So this is why, because the current lifestyle, we have so many processed food, David want to introduce synergize. Can you imagine, just about 4 to 8 ringgit a day, you get more than 19 nutrients in just a scoop. It's thank you. The dosage is just right enough for the entire system to function perfectly. I don't ask you just one bottle for one supplement. No, it's all the nutrition that your body ever needs in just that one scoop. Because you just need that nutrition for the light to work by itself. Then, because how we can further enhance the light inside us. So now David said, I have a breakthrough. I can infuse the light energy into the water because our human beings is made up of 70% of water. If this 70% carries light, you have enough light to dry the body system. Can follow? And all this is coming. In 2026 August, we are going to have a Synergize, and in 2027, we are going to have the water machines. Can you see the lineup? Can you see the lineup? Every product launch on LifeWave, it's not because the market down, so we have a new product. No. All the product that you see take at least 10 years of research. The X39 take 10 years. Okay? Now, so we did our own experiment just to tell you why it's going to come in LifeWave, so that in 2026 you can stay focused. Because in this year, make it or miss it, right? You see? Make it or miss it, because if you pick it right this year, in 2027, when the water machine comes, it's going to be a game changer. This is the water pictures that we take. On the left is normal filter water, on the right is X2O water. Can you see this? Can you see the energy? Can you see the vortex? The energy structure is so much more unified. This is awesome. So we compare different kind of waters. Anyway, I have to give credit to Linda for this photo. Now we talk about, we compare different brand of water. You know what? There is only one water that is so energized that can break the glass. And that is X2O. Think about this. If you are here for LifeWave business, you don't need to talk so much. You bring your water, I bring my water, we put into the fridge. 6 hours later we come. Do you think that is going to be supercharge your business? And what is even more exciting, when you take out the cap, you see this. You see the emergence of energy coming out. And this coming in 2027. And we did this. We said, David, I know you have done this in the lab. We want to do it ourselves. And then we did it ourselves. Credit to Juki. Amazing? This is what you built for. You need to start planning right now, start focusing right now for the 2027. Now, so this is from James. Wow. So the modern water is very clean. It is so clean that not just the contaminant is removed, but also the lifelessness have removed. We want to bring the life back to water. And light is life. And this is why we need light-infused water right now. Can follow? Okay, can follow? Thank you so much. Now, we don't just stop there. The reason LifeWave has changed to Complaint 2.0, because we suddenly become very sure we have the product lineup for the next 20 years already. Because when they first started LifeWave, David don't even know he can X39, he don't even know whether we can get X2O. But now as the image getting clearer, we need to explain ourselves. We need to change the port. This is why the Complaint 2.0 come. If you stay focused, all this technology will be one of the sales tools. Okay, we will leave it. We will try very best to invite David to attend our convention next time. I will let him to share with us his vision. Okay, now, a light-based ecosystem is what David decided to put his sweat into. It's because light is all that matters. Okay, now. So, you might think, "Aya, Jinglong, kaki gong, kaki song." You keep talking about light. We also don't know true or not, right? Wow, talk until really true already. So I want to explain to you, in the medical field right now, in the regenerative science field right now, for the past 5 years, there are additional 5,000 studies just in phototherapy. One of it, they even start to have something called light biopsy needles. They mean I don't need to take out any part of the tissue. By using the needle, this emitting the light, go into the abnormality. Looking at the light signals, oh, I think this is abnormal, it's not a healthy cell. And they can even, to use light activated antibiotic, you can check on Google. Because you know why? They figure out, the more antibiotic I feed to your body, it can get resistant, right? It becomes super virus, super bacteria. But do you know the UV ray? For how many years? UV can always kill germs. It never fails. It means that light is the answer to super bacteria and super virus. And last but not least, they have even photodynamic medication. So if you think that what I said just now is something only living in my mind, no. This is where the world is going right now. They are looking for something that's least burden, least harmful, least invasive to the human body. What kickstart the healing system in the human body. While everyone is busy figuring out where is the light, how we can make use of the light. Someone in the industry already figured everything out. He has 200 patents, and not just that. Where people are only doing the studies, they have already proven products already. And this is LifeWave. And now you are here. You are the pioneer. And this is your lifetime opportunity. Now, thank you so much. Wow, I really don't know how to pose. You guys keep on clapping. But anyway, let me end this topic with one sentence. I need you to shout the answer later, okay? Okay, is it recorded? Somewhere recorded. I want to send to David. Hopefully it can come this year. Okay, record. Guys, I want to ask you this question. If to a radio, all that matters is radio wave. It's not gamma, it's not SO, it's radio wave. It's the radio wave that make the radio work. So I'll ask you this question. When it comes to life, what wave matters? Life! Thank you guys!
Thank you very much once again to Mr. Lee Chin Nong, our 2-star presidentials. The answer is LifeWave. Light as life, and it is a source of energy.